Alright folks, and welcome back to the Don's channel. I am the Donfather and I'm now going to be doing a reaction to a reaction. This is from a request of one of my patrons called Peter George, so thanks very much mate. I hope you enjoyed the reaction of a reaction. Basically, this video is from an Australian comedian, Isaac Butterfield, the Birchman. I've done a couple of reactions to his before. I find him really funny. He reminds me a little bit of Frankie Boyle's, the Australian answer to the Scottish Frankie Boyle, but maybe just not quite as rough or coarse around the edges. Still very, very funny. Some people have given me a mixed review on him. Some people like him or you don't. It's like the old British saying, like Marmite, you like it or not, or Vegemite. That being a little clue as to what the video is I'm reacting to. The video is entitled American Kids Hate Australian Food, Aussie Reacts. Isaac Butterfield Reacts. Very funny guy indeed. I have actually tried several Australian snacks now with the children here and we happen to absolutely love them. But knowing what Americans are like and the way they tend to eat usually unhealthy food indeed, they should actually kind of like some of the Aussie snacks. Aussie snacks are kind of like the UK and America, quite unhealthy things. We pride ourselves in junk food and enjoying it. So I'm quite surprised to see the title, Hate Australian Snacks. Americans can be quite strange at the best of times. So anyway, let's see what he has to say. No more talking, let's go.
G'day you good motherfuckers, the Buttsman here, and those fucking Americans are at it again. Something needs to be done. They're talking mad shit about our Australian food. Something that we hold near and dear to our hearts at all time. And it just so happens to be that this time it's not the adults that are having the big crack, it's the kids, the young, impressionable ones that have been thrown into this hatred for Australia. And this video that they have made about our snacks, about our food, about our chips, about our things we take to school, about the things we take to the office to snack on and get through the day is borderline racist, sexist, homophobic and everything, ladies and gentlemen. You won't believe the shit they're talking. Honestly, it made me fucking ill. Let's jump straight into it.
He's talking about kids, racist, sexist, homophobic.
Creepy.
I don't know what this is, I'm not familiar with this. This isn't a snack I've tried.
Okay,
Mammy
surely
noodles.
Everybody loves Memmy noodles.
Or Memmy
They're
noodles.
fucking amazing.
A 2 out of 5. 2? I definitely don't want to eat that again.
Are you fucking serious, little child? In what world can you not enjoy a flavoured brick of dried noodles with artificial chicken flavouring, which is just fucking marvellous shit, I'm sure you can all imagine. I love Memmy noodles. There is nothing more Australian than chewing on a brick of Memmy noodles and then nearly dying from choking on the pricks, but it is delicious.
Choking on the pricks.
You get to sprinkle the flavouring on, and by the time you've done that, it takes so fucking long, you got to shake the prick up, recess is over, and your day's ruined.
Milo, had the drink, not the bar.
Are you serious? You
What?
don't like Milo? You don't fucking like anything, kid. What's wrong with you? I'm
You don't fucking
absolutely
like anything.
positive that Neil Armstrong, when he landed on the moon, he said that's one small step for man, but one giant leap, powered by Milo, for mankind. Milo's the fucking shit.
Eucalyptus drops.
This video is called American Kids
Sounds like a
Taste
throat
Australian
lozenge.
School Snacks, and they've given them eucalyptus drops. Sure, you might have eucalyptus drops if you're suffering from a cold or the flu, perhaps, maybe even a sore throat. But if you're walking into school into recess and you've got a handful of eucalyptus balls, then your parents fucking hate your guts. Don't get me wrong, they're alright to have 1 or 2, but if you're going to have a whole bag of the pricks, your shit's going to smell like a koala's shit for a month, yeah? And then you'll probably, much like koalas, develop chlamydia and... I don't know where I'm going with that.
Whoa. That's
Chlamydia, fuck it out.
I'm scared to eat these because they never let this is poisonous for humans in California. Oh, that's horrible. I think it's pretty good.
Did that kid just say pretty good? Let's have a look at his face one more time. If this is your face when something tastes pretty good, something that tastes like shit must make you fucking break in half. You must look like Michael Jackson after 15 surgeries. Your whole face is all fucked up.
If I were a koala, I wouldn't really like to eat eucalyptus.
Well, you're not a koala, so don't fucking worry about it, mate.
I really like this one.
You really likes it, that place.
Ugh, cheesy, Mike. Get fucked, alright? If I want something to do with Vegemite, I'll have plain old original Vegemite, and that's fucking it. Fucking cheesy, Mike. Makes me sick.
Look, I do not like the Vegemite. Yeah.
It has an acquired taste.
So, this doesn't really pleasant me.
Pleasant.
This doesn't pleasant me. Sounds like my first girlfriend.
It's really like sour.
But it's still. I like the chocolate.
Hicks chocolate. What?
Is it like fudge or something?
What the fuck? Fudge. It doesn't.
It's good. It's good.
I know it's
Fair
weird
play, he
screaming
likes
at
it.
children, but fuck it. I feel like a parent from a low socio-economic area. It's really good to relieve some stress by screaming at your kids.
Good day, mate.
Good day, mate. Oh, Australian food.
We're going to head to Australia to try some of their favorite snacks.
Yes! Capital is Canberra. The largest city is Sydney. It used to be a colony of Britain. There are 6 major provinces. Other cities
He's reading off a board.
Darwin and Melbourne.
Oh my god, you fucking nerd. Okay, if there's not a Bunnings snag or a sausage sizzle of some description in this video, I don't want to freak anybody out, but I'm gonna fucking spew.
Boom. Tim
What's
Tams.
your first Aussie snack?
Is that milk?
Yes, that is obviously milk.
Of course it's milk.
With like wafers in the inside.
It looks like a Kit Kat.
It doesn't.
And can you kids stop referring to the delicious biscuits inside of Tim Tams as wafers?
It's not a
They're
wafer.
wafers, mate. They're delicious biscuits. And this shit you're talking about, our delicious snack, is pushing me over the edge.
Here's your next one.
Okay.
Why is there pasta in it?
A spaghetti jaffle. Alright, let me just stop the whole fucking video.
I
right
can eat
now.
anything on a
First of all,
sandwich.
get your
Fucking
terminology
anything.
right, okay? That's a toasty or a sandwich press. If you're calling it a jaffle, you can suck my dick. And I know that some people in Australia do call it a jaffle. Well, feel free to suck my dick. Anyway, my point being, if you're bringing a fucking jaffle with spaghetti in it, and that fucking jaffle, by the way, has a sausage in it as well. If you're eating sausages out of the can, shut the fuck up and just jump off a fucking bridge. Anyway, my point being, if you're bringing a spaghetti jaffle to school, a soggy, cold spaghetti jaffle, you should be homeschooled, alright? Your parents are freaks, you're a freak, shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
Okay, here's your last one.
A minty. How can people not like minties? It's minty fresh with a delicious chewy taste, alright? Sure, you may break your teeth, particularly for these kids who have little baby teeth. They might snap in half, but at least you get the fresh breathness from the minty. And is this just an ad for fucking minties? I don't know, probably. I should be sponsored by them. Anyway, my point being that I'm sure these kids will enjoy it.
Is that butter? Is that butter?
How the fuck does that look like butter? Okay, I feel a bit weird because I'm still screaming about children. So what I thought was I'd check in on what the adults are doing in America and see the influence that they're having on the children.
Today we are going to be comparing and swapping Australian and American snacks.
I'm really trying to go down under and see what y'all got.
I love Australian snacks, and I'm not just talking about Tim Tams.
Oh, he's talking about sucking dicks. That's what
Oh, yeah.
Yes, dicks.
Speaking of Tim Tams, we have one
Fucking
here.
mad to
Oh
me.
my god!
These are Tim Tams, and they're amazing.
Sure, I think we've already established that Tim Tams are delicious, and we all know this. But what is also delicious and fantastic and wonderful, just like Tim Tams, is this channel. Now you need to go and hit subscribe right bloody now so this channel hits 1 million subscribers by the 14th of July, which is my birthday, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming up, we've got 4 months to go or something like that. I don't fucking know, I can't count. Ladies and gentlemen, get it done immediately.
Have you ever had cordial before?
Ah, Cotty's cordial, what I like best.
Well, he
Something
really
better,
has.
A bit of Cotty's cordial on a hot summer's day after you come inside from playing a bit of cricket and you get stuck into it, and well, until you realise how much sugar's in it, and then you realise how much sugar's in everything that Australians eat, well, young kids eat in Australia for snacks. and then you just realise, oh, okay, maybe my ADHD
Fucking awesome being in Australia though.
disorder. It was just because I had fucking 15 kilos of sugar a day.
Okay, no. This also looks like something you would pour down your drain if it gets clogged.
What is with this packaging, Australia? If I saw this, I'd wash my dishes with it.
I'll fucking wash me dishes with you, mate. But fair point.
I mean, I can literally see the
Does
chemicals
actually look
swirling,
like that.
so I think you might have gotten the right. Oh no, we're going more. Oh, that's not bad. I mean, the swirling chemicals as I take a sip is a little bit disconcerting,
I'm
but
sure you've drank worse things.
Oh no!
Oh, he's talking about dicks again. Here's the thing.
I knew that was gonna
a
happen.
video that has changed my opinion about Americans and Vegemite forever. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be shocked, amazed, and entertained.
I've never had this before and I don't care what it tastes like. I'm gonna eat it the only way that I know how. And that's like a complete jackass. Cheers.
Holy fucking shitballs. This bloke is more machine than he is man. And it's making me feel a little bit fucking sick, to be honest.
He's struggling now.
Dude, you could do that with Nutella and you'd still get over it after 2 jars. But 2 big tablespoons of Vegemite, that would
Fucking-
make your eyes fucking water. You could cure the problem with the drought in New South Wales just with the tears and the perspiration from your body from consuming that much salt, number one.
What is he doing, man?
And that many B vitamins. Christ, you'd be full of fucking vitamins, don't worry about that. But also, in that amount, it would taste like absolute dog's dick.
What's this boy on, man?
That was fucking insane. I don't even know what to do. New video next week. Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick stinks on that sign over there. Bye.
That's the end of the video. Thanks very much for the request, Peter. Lots of funny lines in there that are unrepeatable, but absolutely, genuinely fucking brilliant. Mad bastard. That bit at the end, what is that guy doing? If you're going to taste that, it's different if it's a food challenge, right? If he was challenged to do that, scoop away at it like a motherfucker, boom, boom, boom. You know, he's done well there. But what are you doing? You don't try anything that way. I got abuse for putting a little bit on my fingertip to taste it. We're doing a quick video of tasting of all the Australian snacks we'd been sent. And I got a little bit, not abuse, but what are you doing, mate? You don't try Vegemite that way. You put the bread in the toaster, toast it, lightly butter it, and then you lightly spread Vegemite. That is the correct way to taste Vegemite for the first time. You don't go and get a tablespoon and scoop the fuck out of 2 gels and eat it like a crazed, possessed animal that should be locked up in a padded cell somewhere. But he's probably doing it for effect anyway, and for a bit of humour, I don't know. But the kids trying the snacks, that was the main point of the video. The eucalyptus drops, they're obviously a throat sweet, so it's pretty strange to say an Australian snack, but they've given them. One child actually liked it at the end. The Vegemite cheesy bites, I actually think I like them. Probably salt overload, like he's saying. When you get Vegemite, very, very salty, full of B vitamins. Believe it or not, these are actually a superfood. I know in Marmite in the UK, it is actually considered a superfood. It's that healthy for you. So, in small quantities, based on the salt content. And yeah, if you haven't tried it, you'll know what I mean when you try it. A lot of salt. But some of the lines that he said about them drinking. That cordial, I made a point of saying Willy Rioli. I'm sure that's the same sort of cordial that was put on AFL memes. He had falsely tried to do a urine sample, and that was the joke. He'd poured some of that green coloured cordial into a cup to try and pass it off as urine, and it never worked for him, Willie. He'd been smoking a bit of the green, and he's been caught now. good luck to him anyway. He should have just done the piss test like any normal person. But anyway, that was the cardio that was put up on a lot of the AFL memes. Haven't actually tried it myself. I've actually tried a few Australian drinks from South Australia that were really, really nice. One of them was a strange flavour, sarsaparilla I think you call it. It's more like a aniseedy type flavour, so not really something I would usually go for. And a ginger beer, but the cream soda one burst in the video that we did, so we never got to try it. But what else did they have? They've had those noodles. Look, my kids have tried noodles like that. They eat noodles dry. It's probably not considered a snack yet, but we've all done it as a child, taking dried pasta or noodles out and eat them. But I'm not sure if he's taking the piss or if you actually send your kids to school with those as a snack, the noodles, and you pour the chicken flavour of the dry noodle snack. I wouldn't personally consider it a snack, but I have actually ate things like it. But Australian snack, the Tim Tam. Tim Tam, like I've tried Tim Tams now, there is only one way to do a Tim Tam. You fucking slam it. The Tim Tam slam. Australia's biggest and greatest achievement of their history has got to be the Tim Tam slam. Holy fuck. See, when you try it, basically, say the shape of the Tim Tam, you bite one corner and diagonally opposite corner, bite the corner, you get the Milo that they were talking about. I've never had the Milo snack bar now, so that's something I need to try. But you get the Milo drink, hot or cold, it doesn't fucking matter, but probably hot, it would probably work its way through the Tim Tam better. And you suck the Milo through the Tim Tam until it's soaked and you're actually getting a mouthful of the Milo and you swallow the Milo. But once that's waterlogged or Milo-logged in the Tim Tam, you slam that bad boy and oh my word, it's like a freaking chocolate puffy explosion in your mouth. I'm sure that American boy knows exactly what I'm talking about in terms of explosions in his mouth. But unbelievable. The Tim Tam slam is possibly the only way you should do a Tim Tam. I done it wrong in my early videos, but when we did the Tim Tam slam, holy shit. I've never experienced anything like that. Foodgasm in my mouth of the Tim Tam slam. Anyways, absolutely brilliant video. I didn't want to talk too much through it. I just want to watch it because you missed some of his comedy lines, but by God, there were some brilliant lines in there, Isaac, mate. As I say, thanks very much, Pete, for the suggestion. Really enjoyed it. Haven't actually tried some of the snacks myself and tasted some of them. You can actually compare your opinion to these American kids. It's quite surprising they didn't like some of them because they eat a heavy amount of shit over there. They are the kings of fast food, junk food, you name it, sugar, salt. They know how to do it in America, so quite surprised they didn't like it. You would think anything in treat snack form they would devour better than any motherfucker anywhere else in the world. Kings of shit food. But anyway, don't forget to subscribe everyone and put the notifications bell on as well. And check out all of our social media platforms in the description section below. That would be great too. Thanks very much everyone. I am the Donfather. Peace and goodbye.